dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful.
Good morning, my good learners. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for choosing me. Okay, in today's video or lesson, we're going to go through the plate tectonic theory. If I can remember very well, I told you, or I tried to take you through the continental drift theory. So allow me to take you through the plate tectonic theory for today. Just to remind you, the continental drift theory and the plate tectonic theory, these are just theories which try to explain the earth movements. Or in simple terms, we usually say they try to explain the origin of the continents. So let's talk about the plate tectonic theory, my good learners. So when you talk about the plate tectonic theory, it is usually simply an improvement of the continental drift theory. Yeah, I hope you're in a position to remember about the continental drift theory. So I've said it is just simply an improvement of the continental drift theory. So when you talk about the plate tectonics theory, what are these we're trying to call the plates? Plates simply are just the blocks. Yeah, we say that the continents are usually made up of different blocks. Yeah. So when you talk about the plate tectonics, we're simply talking about the study of the movement of the plates and the various landforms resulting from this movement. Yeah, the study of the movement of the plates and the various landforms resulting from this movement. So this is how the theory asserts. Yeah, that is the plate tectonic theory. The plate tectonic theory asserts that the continental crust, that is the plate which is holding the continents. Yeah, the theory asserts that the continental crust is made up of the rigid blocks, and these rigid blocks, they are the ones we call in the tectonic plates. Yeah. So we usually say these blocks or these plates, they usually float on the upper mantle. If you can remember, we say the upper mantle is usually made up of some molten material, and it is within this layer we have some convectional currents. So these convectional currents, they tend to push these blocks or these plates, yeah, making them to fracture or to break in different various world continents. Yeah. Some of these larger continents, some of the larger plates, we have North America, we have South America, we have Africa, yeah, African plate, we have Australian plate, we have Antarctic, yeah, plate, yeah, and so on. Among the smaller plates, we have the Caribbean plate, we have the Somali plate, we have the Cocos plate, we have the Nazca plate, and so on. So you're going to be meeting them in the course of the video. Yeah. So what have we been talking about, my good learners? So I've said to you people, I'm taking you through the plate tectonic theory. And when you talk about the plate tectonic theory, we're simply talking about the improvement of the continental drift theory. We've said this theory or the plate tectonic simply means the movement of the plates and the resultant, the various features resulting from this movement of these plates. Yeah. So we've said this theory asserts that the continental crust is made up of some rigid blocks, and these rigid blocks, they usually float on the upper mantle. Yeah, remember we said the upper mantle is made up of some molten materials. So due to the convectional currents in this layer that is in the upper mantle, the rigid blocks, some of the continental crust, it has been fractured, it broke down into larger and smaller plates. Among the larger plates, I've just said we have North America, we have South American plate, African plate, we have Antarctic plate, we have Australian plate, and so on. There are around 7. Among the smaller plate, I've said we have the Cocos plate, we have Nazca plate, we have Caribbean plate, we have the Arabian plate, we have the Indian plate, we have the Somali plate. So let's see them. Yeah. as you can see where we have the blue color, that is water. So below there we have the oceanic plate. I don't know whether I had said this earlier, that we usually have two types of plates, that is the oceanic plate and the continental plate. So below where we have the blue color, it's where we have the oceanic plate, which holds the water basins. And then below where we have the green patches, that is the continents, it's where we have the continental crust. So among the major plates, my good learners, you can see we have the African plate, we have the South American plate here, we have the North American plate, as you can see. We also have the Eurasian plate, as you can see. We have Australian plate, yeah, that is it. Yeah, so those are, yeah, we also have Antarctic plate, as you can see here. Yeah, so those are some of the larger plates. Among the minor plates or the smaller ones, we have the Indian plate, as you can see there. We also have the Nazca plate. Yeah, this is the Nazca plate here. We also have the Cocos plate here. The Caribbean plate is here. Yeah, so those are some of the larger and the minor plates, some of the smaller plates. So if you can remember earlier, we said the plates usually move away from each other. Yeah, like this one, you can say, see the African plate and the South American plate, they moved away from each other. When you look at them, actually, when you try to bring them together, they might fit each other. We also said the plates move towards each other, as you can see over here. Yeah, the Eurasian plate and the Indian plate. Yeah, okay. We also said that the plates can also move past each other, as you can see here. Yeah, that is it, the Pacific plate and the North American plate. Yeah. So I think that is it, my good learners. I hope you are in a position to learn something.